Two tech giants just declared war. This silent battle directly impacts the AI coming to your Instagram and WhatsApp feeds. But the real reason Google is kneecapping Meta's new AI isn't what the headlines say. By the end, you'll understand the real fault lines in the AI race and who's being left behind. It all started with a quiet update to a terms of service agreement. The Financial Times just dropped a bombshell. Google has reportedly capped Meta's use of its Gemini AI.
Capped? What does that even mean? I thought they were rivals. Why would Meta be using Google's AI at all?
Exactly the right question. On the surface, it looks like Zuckerberg was caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Meta's AI team was using Google's powerful Gemini Pro model as a key part of developing their own next-generation AI, Llama 3.
So, Google just cut them off. Sounds like straightforward competition. Is this the start of the real AI wars?
It's more complicated. Google didn't just wake up and decide to block a rival for fun. They were enforcing their own rules. But what's really interesting is why Meta, a $1.2 trillion company, felt it needed to rely on its biggest competitor in the first place.
And what does that reveal about Meta's entire AI strategy?
To understand this, you need to know how these massive AI models are built. It's not just about feeding them the entire internet. A huge, expensive part of the process is evaluation, judging the quality of the AI's answers.
Right. You need to know if the model is giving good, helpful, and safe responses, not just making things up.
Exactly. And doing that with thousands of human evaluators is slow and costs a fortune. So, the industry shortcut is to use another, more powerful AI as the judge. You ask both your model and the judge model the same question, and then you compare the answers to see how well yours did.
So, Meta was using Google's Gemini as the professor to grade its own student, Llama?
That's a perfect analogy. The FT reported Meta was using Gemini to help rank and score Llama's responses. It's a fast, scalable way to improve your model. But they were apparently doing it so much that it created unusual traffic patterns on Google's systems, which triggered an investigation.
So, where's the actual problem? It just sounds like smart engineering.
The problem is in the fine print. Google's API terms of service explicitly forbid using the output from their models, like Gemini, to develop models that compete with Google. It's a standard clause to protect their intellectual property. OpenAI has a similar rule for GPT-4.
Okay, so this wasn't some dramatic, personal move from Google's CEO against Zuckerberg. It was a contract violation. The headlines make it sound like a fistfight, but it's really about business law.
Precisely. The real story isn't a new declaration of war, it's a breach of contract. But this seemingly boring detail is actually the most important part of the story. It exposes a huge vulnerability for anyone trying to compete with the giants.
What vulnerability? That you can't use their tools to build your own?
Think bigger. It signals that the open, collaborative phase of AI development might be ending. The walls are going up. The companies with the top foundational models, Google and OpenAI, are building what we call a competitive moat.
And that moat is their terms of service. They can legally prevent anyone from using their superior technology to catch up.
Exactly. And that has massive implications, not just for their rivals, but for you.
So what does this actually mean for Meta? Is Llama 3 dead in the water?
Not dead, but definitely facing a hurdle. They now have to find another, likely slower and more expensive, way to benchmark their model at scale. They can't use OpenAI's GPT-4. They're forced to rely on less powerful open-source models or spend millions more on human raters.
Which could delay the rollout of Llama 3. And that's the model that's supposed to power all the new AI features inside Meta's apps, right?
Yes, the next generation of AI assistants and features across Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. A delay or a less capable model means those features you're hearing about, better search on Instagram, AI that helps you write posts on Facebook, smarter assistants in your messages, might take longer to arrive or not be as good as the competition on Google or Apple devices.
So, the AI race is becoming a two-horse race? The companies who own the foundational models, and then everyone else who has to play by their rules.
That's the signal in the noise here. This isn't just about Google and Meta. It's a message to every company and every developer. Relying on your competitor's core technology is a fundamentally risky strategy. The AI world is no longer an open field. It's a kingdom with high walls, and you need to decide if you're inside or out. Is Google right to protect its turf, or is this just anti-competitive behavior that will hurt consumers in the long run? Let us know in the comments. This story shows how the AI landscape is rapidly changing. It's not about public fights, but about quiet contract clauses that create massive competitive moats, consolidating power in the hands of a few. And that directly impacts the technology you use every single day. If you want to keep cutting through the hype to what actually matters, make sure you're subscribed to Decoded AI. Our next video investigates the booming market for AI-generated political disinformation and what it means for the 2024 election. You won't want to miss it. That's the signal in the noise. AI Decoded.